So I'm John Hall, Chief of Police in Southwest Harbor, Maine, which is located on the quiet side of Mount Desert Island. We're the second largest island on the East Coast. Here there are 4 towns. We cover or provide police and dispatch services for 2 towns, the town of Southwest Harbor and Tremont. And the Bar Harbor Police Department covers Bar Harbor and Mount Desert. And we are also we have a Coast Guard base here in our harbor. There are 6 uniformed officers, including myself, and 4 dispatchers. And we provide 24/7 coverage for the 2 towns. Combined population, right around 4,000 people in the 2 towns, give or take. Those are the year-round residents. So there's 2 elements. One is going to be from my point of view, and one would be from our dispatcher's point of view. But for myself, when I have to locate recordings, either for internal investigations or for clarification or adding, 911 calls to a case file, now that I've learned it, and unlearn the old way of doing it for, like I had been doing for decades. It's a much simpler format, much easier for me to primarily add calls right directly to our case files so that we can upload those right directly to the district attorney's office. That's my point. And then from the dispatcher's point of view, the GPS tracking module right now is one of the big things that makes their job in the summer much easier. We have miles and miles and miles of hiking trails through Acadia National Park. There's a lot of different campgrounds in the area. People don't know where they are, and we can actually have them, or we can, our dispatchers can text them, they can click on the link, and we can get their exact location and direct them in or out of where they're going. And the other aspect is, for that technology, we can direct our fire and rescue and EMS services to those locations. That is a very high call volume event that we have. We have a lot of hikers that need to be helped out of the woods. Either lost, but most predominantly because they've twisted their ankle or fallen down or something, or they're injured. So the absolutely the biggest one for me is adding telephone calls right directly to our case files. That's huge, because the caller, when they're calling and reporting some type of criminal behavior, a lot of times having the prosecutor or the defense attorney hear exactly what is being said really changes the flavor of what they're reading as far as an officer's report. And for me, it's just a couple clicks of a button. I drag the recording right over into our program where we share electronically our cases to the district attorney's office, and it goes right up, and both the defense and the district attorney can just click on that link, and they can listen to the call and now have a different understanding of what the words were meaning, and that describes a person. If they call frantic or they're upset or angry, you can actually hear it, and it puts everything into a much better context for the prosecution and or for the defense. And again, the other thing I said is because I'm the one that presents or prepares the case to be submitted to the district attorney's office. I know how easy it is for me just to upload the calls right into the case file. That is big. You know, it used to be we would have to download it, and then we'd have to copy it over to a CD, and then we'd have to mail the CDs up to the court or hand deliver them. But now with this new software, I can just drag and drop it right into the case file, hit send, and they have it, you know, within, you know, minutes of a call or when I've prepared the case for them. So those are really the two big things. Working with your representatives when we were setting up the recording aspect in this new software, one of the things that we needed to do was not record certain lines, and that process was kind of a unique aspect, so that being able to work through that was very instrumental for us. So, you know, we have the town office is also in our phone system, and some of the other town departments, and those lines don't need to be recorded. You know, for us, we have to record our lines, but town office doesn't need that and stuff like that. So it was good that we were able to work through those unique challenges, and your team was very responsive to our needs and did a good job of explaining what it was going to take for us to actually get that to accomplish.